Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I thought I'd bring you guys another tutorial video today. This time it's on my Lightsworn Natbeast Turbo deck. So, as y'all know, this is the 40 card variant of Lightsworns, and you might be wondering why play it at 40 if, you should play it at 60. Well, that's actually kind of the beauty of this, is like, with the 40 card variant, you're not required to play Brilliant Fusion. In fact, you don't even need it at all. In fact, Brilliant Fusion can be considered a brick in this deck. One of the key cards we use in this deck is Gold Sarcophagus. And you'll see exactly why. This deck is full of so many extenders that you basically save your normal summon. That's usually how this deck functions. Like, you don't want to use up your normal summon too early, but at the same time, you also need certain cards either banished or in the graveyard to start performing your combos. So the basic concept is to get Natbeast out as quickly as you can, and just like get your graveyard ready for some disruptors like Fairy Tale Snow. You also have cards like Natbeast, which cancels out spells, and so on. So that's what I'm going to show you guys today, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this. So let's see what our first hand looks like. Okay, so a recharge, Destrudo, that's not too bad, but we don't necessarily want to open up with him. Bad draw. Balancer Lord is literally one of the worst cards you could possibly draw into, but we can still make use of it. So, okay, so Charge of the Light Brigade. So, what would be the first thing to do? Well, we for sure don't want to normal summon right, at least not yet. So, let's go and play Charge of the Light Brigade. Middle of the top 3 cards of your deck. Okay, we got Lumina, Wolf. Okay, that's actually good. And Foolish Burial, so we can search out another copy of Lumina. Let's see here. I know I got one in here. Ah, here it is. Okay, so we'll add Lumina to hand. And Wolf will special summon himself since he was milled from the deck. So, even though we start off horribly, we can recover from that. So that's what we're gonna do. So Wolf will special summon himself. All right. Next up, activate Solar Recharge. Pitch right. Draw 2 cards. Okay, another Wolf and a Gold Sark. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. And then we mill the top 2 cards of our deck. Okay, not too bad right there. I would have preferred Hat Tricker to be drawn, but we're going to make do with what we can. So let's go and activate Gold Sark. We're going to search through our deck to banish 1 card. In this case, I would go for Giant Rex, since, it's a free summon. So banish Giant Rex, affect the Giant Rex, special. Alright, so we should still be able to do something. Even if we can't get Natbeast out on the first turn, we should still be able to, get a good board. But let's see if we can get Natbeast out. So we got an Earth, a Light. So now's a good time as any to go and normal summon Lumina. Normal summon Lumina, use her effect to discard anything. I would probably just go with Destrudo, honestly. To special summon Raiden. So, okay, so we should be able to get a Natbeast out. So, get Raiden. Go and use Raiden's effect to mill 2 more cards. We want to see what we can get. Okay, Snow, that's good. And, well, that's our second Hat Trigger, so we're never going to make use of him now. But that being said, we should still be able to get a good board. So now we got 3 of the same attribute of different types, so we can go into Curious now. So link for Curious. Curious effect to pitch 1 monster to the grave, or any card really. So we're going to pitch Glow Bulb. Alright, and then we're going to mill the top 3 cards of our deck. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we get Felice and Damage Juggler. So we're going to special summon Felice. Banish Damage Juggler to add a Performage. I'm going to add our Trick Clown for later, but we'll get to that momentarily. Alright, so now we're free to activate Glow Bulb's effect. So we're going to mill the top card of our deck to special, and then Synchro for Naturia Beast. Alright, next we're going to go and banish 7 cards from our graveyard. So since JD's already in the grave, we're going to get rid of him because I can't really make good use of. So 3, 4, and we're going to banish our Balancer Lord because he's, since we did open up Dead with him, and let's go ahead and get rid of one of our Luminas, since as long as you had 1 to begin with, you should be good. And Goblin Berg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's good. So now we can special summon Fairy Tale Snow from our grave. And then with Balancer Lord's effect, since it was banished, we can special summon one level 4 monster. We're going to special summon, you can either go with Felice or Trick Clown, so let's go with Trick Clown. Next, you're going to overlay both Fairy Tale Snow and Trick Clown to special summon Minerva. Detach one for Snow. And then we're going to mill the top 3 cards of our deck for any Lightsworn cards. And none of them were Lightsworn, so we can't really draw anything, but that's fine. So that's pretty much it, though. Like, we pretty much got the combo we needed. So we got Curious, we got Nat Beast, and we still got plenty of our deck, at least half of our deck remaining. So we should be good with this. Or actually, I'd say about maybe 20, 22 cards left. So now we got enough milling to make good use of Nat Beast. We still have Felice out, which is a 2k wall. We got Minerva, a 2k body, and Curious, which is a 24k beater. So we're pretty much good to go on this. And with that, you can pretty much just end your turn. You already got like a really powerful hand with this. And we still got Fairy Tale Snow back in our grave, so we can banish 7 more cards and then get another 2 free summons because Giant Rex is one of our targets at this point. So now your opponent's kind of stuck because like he has to deal with Nat Beast, which cancels out spells. If he pops Minerva, I mill 3. If any of them were Lightsworn, and I still got plenty of Lightsworn in the deck. I can pop up to any number of cards. I got Felice that can also pop cards, which unfortunately is not quick effect. If she was, that'd be great. And plus, I get an additional mill because Curious. And if another one's a Fairy Tale Snow, I can book a moon twice. So yeah, that's pretty much generally it with Nat Beast. So let's go and start off with a different opening hand, and let's see where we can get this time. Go and reshuffle everything. Add these back to the deck, or extra deck, I'm sorry. And I'll show you what we can do this time around. Hopefully we don't open up dead with that Balancer Lord. I mean, yeah, we managed to make good use of him because, we recovered. But yeah, Balancer Lord, one of the worst opening cards you could ever have. So I was just lucky enough to get that Fairy Tale Snow in that graveyard. Alright. Alright, so deck and alright, let's see what our opening hand looks like now. Okay, 1 for 1. That's actually one of the best opening cards. Yes, Gold Sark. Okay, so a recharge, Charge of the Light Brigade, and Damage Juggler. So this is all like the best hands you can work with. So what do we want to start with this time? Well, there's a lot of things you could do. If anything, let's start with 1 for 1. Let's play that, discard for cost, get rid of Damage Juggler, special summon our Globe Bulb. Okay, he's way at the bottom of the deck, so my hand here, okay? And summon him anywhere, it doesn't really matter where you place him. Because now we can use his ability, we can use him for Nat Beast easily, and we can easily bring out, one of our other sinkers as well. So, what do you want to do next? Let's go with Charge of the Light Brigade. Let's mill the top 3 cards. Oh, Felice is one of those cards, but that's okay. Now we'll add either Lumina or Raiden. So if anything, let's go with Raiden. Now we're not going to normal summon him. In fact, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to go and go for the Gold Sark play. So play Gold Sark, banish Balancer Lord. Wherever I can find him. Now here you go. And then use his effect to special summon Raiden. So now we got a free summon. Now, unfortunately, we can't make Nat Beast because Raiden's light and it has to be Earth. But that's okay. We still got plenty to work with. So, next, we're going to banish our Damage Juggler to add Hat Trick. So, add Hat Tricker to your hand. Okay. And then, special summon it. So now we have an Earth monster and an Earth tuner. So, what's the next strategy? Well, let's activate Raiden's ability. Just see what we can mill. So, we're going to mill 2. Okay, Giant Rex. And, okay, this is good. It's really good, actually. So next we're going to special summon our Clown. But we take 1,000 points of damage, but that's not too bad. Next up, we can either go for Minerva, just see what we can mill again. Or we can go to Land Fornicus. So, In this case, let's go for Landfornicus. Sadly, Trick Clown's ability is a hard once per turn. Most people tend to mess up on that. So, let's go for Landfornicus. Actually, should be right about there. Okay. Then, Synchro for Nat Beast. Alright. And then we're going to go and use Glow Bulb's effect again. Mill the top card. Sadly, it's another hat-trick special. I'm not going to be able to do anything with it, but that's still okay. So as long as we got something, we still got our Nat Beast out, we're good. So our opponent goes, he can't activate any spells. So let's say we were up against Sky Striker. He really can't use spells. So he tries to, try to mill out my deck as best as he could. And let's say he activates one spell just to get something in the grave. I negate, especially some wolf because it was milled. Tries again. Obviously, I'm just going to keep milling, so another wolf would be one of those cards. And I got Fairy Tale Snow. So at this point, he really can't do much. Just go into maybe Brave. He already opened up with it. Go into Kagari or something, or Shizuku, just to weaken my monsters a little bit. But not much else he can do. We got a Snow, so now we got plenty of banishment material. So the only thing he could do is really attack Glow Bulb if he chose to attack, or maybe Landfornicus. But let's just say he went for the Glow Bulb. And he just sets a few spells, but again, we got Nat Beast, so we got plenty of mill fodder here. So our turn comes around. We draw, Foolish Burial. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's just activate that. We'll send, let's just send Destrudo, actually, for this. So we'll send our Destrudo. Shuffle. Rather not keep Landfornicus, so we're just going to go ahead and go into another. Actually, no, that's fine. Landfornicus won't do much right now. Go into Minerva. Or better yet, you know what? I got a better idea. We'll go for Utopia the Lightning. Which, by the way, I took off Exotonite. I forgot to mention that at the start of the video. So, we go for Utopia the Lightning. We banish 7 cards. So, let's banish JD, Hat Tricker, Raiden, Trick Clown, Giant Rex. So, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring out Snow. Giant Rex's effect, special summon himself for free. And then we just go for the OTK at this point. We attack, detach 2. Our opponent takes a major hit with 5,000 points of damage. Gets rid of his monster. We can attack directly with Fairy Tale Snow. He couldn't really Widow Anchor us because of Nat Beast, so we could just keep milling. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's basically all you gotta do is just get him out. He's gonna be one of your key cards at all times. So get that Glow Bulb out on the field, get an Earth Monster. You got plenty of them. You got the Perform Edge, we got the Giant Rex. You got plenty of targets to make Nat Beast. So well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys again next time.